looks like we're up and streaming. I hope everyone's doing well. We are coming up on our Winter Harbor Music Festival week, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a preview for the upcoming festival. I know I inadvertently missed doing a little talk last week, but you know, things are kind of crazy when you prepare for something like this. So also, normally I do this at 2 o'clock on Sunday, but we have a rehearsal, so I'm not able to, so I'm doing this a little bit early. I just wanted to give a preview of what we've got coming next week. Wednesday night, in place of our Summer Sing, we have the Masquerade, which is inspired by 18th century masquerade, like Venetian carnival with the masks, and we figure everyone has to wear a mask anyway, so we might as well, you know, make a little bit light of the current situation that we found ourselves in, and try to find some humor and something fun in it. So we'd love to have you all there. Just wear a protective mask as well as, you know, some other type of fun costume piece. And Friday is our normal side-by-side concert, also outside. And Saturday and Sunday will be La Serva Padrona by Pergolesi. There's two little things I want to focus on with this talk, and as opposed to just giving concert dates. And that's the idea of chamber music. Now we have our side-by-side chamber music concert. That's not really a term that we use really anymore outside of classical music circles. It just sounds like people playing in a room, which is essentially what it is. Chamber as in a room, and music is people playing in that room. In the 17 and 1800s, people would entertain themselves and entertain others by having soirees or gatherings where they would gather and play music. Now, they would play music in a chamber in their house or for nobility, but this wasn't like this wasn't a concert, so this wasn't strictly going to the theater, which is where you'd hear an orchestra or an opera. So this genre of music developed, the chamber music, which was music that people could play in their home or people could play for smaller venues. So that's where you get string quartets, string trios, piano quartets. It just refers to the instrumentation and the number of players for that piece of chamber music. So when we say our side-by-side chamber music concert, it just means music that's smaller than an orchestral piece, and usually larger than just piano and one other instrument, but it can sometimes be that as well. The other thing I want to talk about is I wanted to talk a little bit about our opera, which is La Serva Padrona by Pergolesi. This is, you can tell we're deep in the rehearsal process as my hair is all messed up from trying on costume pieces, trying on the first hat that I wear, and also trying on the wig. We have like an 18th century powdered wig. So this opera was written as an intermezzo, meaning it went in between a larger, more serious opera, an opera seria. So there's two intermezzi, which the first one, each one's about 20 minutes. The first one would have gone between Act 2 and 3, or Act 1 and 2, excuse me, of the larger serious opera or opera seria, and then the second one would have gone between Act 2 and 3. So to kind of lighten the mood, they would put these little short comic operas into place. The story of the opera is about a servant girl who essentially aspires to become the master of the house, and the way that she aspires to do that is by becoming the wife of her master, who is the one who runs the household at that point, because this is the 18th century. It also uses stock commedia dell'arte characters like the older bachelor and Colombine, the young servant girl. So yeah, anyway, I hope you'll join us. It's a really funny opera, very fun, great outside. We've taken a lot of safety precautions in the rehearsing, and we're going to make sure everyone's taking safety precautions at the performance. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope to see you all there.